Hey there, good morning. Welcome back to Clover Creek. I'm Mike, and we are here in late spring. We're about to do some spraying. At least a case sprayer, self-propelled sprayer. I don't know why this door always sticks on me. I need to bust out the WD-40. What we're going to do here, just want to get this one pallet here of herbicide brought out. We had this left over and I just had it here in storage, so we're gonna get these forks underneath it here and take it out of the shed. There's not much left in it. We're gonna get stuck on the wall there. Let's back up here. Alright, there we go. Got turned around and we'll bring this out. You see here on the trailer, we've gone and got those 4 IBCs of herbicide as well. I don't really know how much we're going to need. If we take a look at the map here, and you see our fields 17, 19, and 31 all have weeds in them. 15 we sprayed last year, so it is good. Field 24 we bought and has been we went ahead and took some measurements on it while the crops were still young and managed to get some lime out as well as some fertilizer. So I'm going to hop in the Case Patriot here. Like I said, we did lease this from the shop. I'm going to pull over here and get this thing filled up. This is one of the chores that we have for the day. I'm not real sure how long it's going to take. This sprayer is really large, so it shouldn't take too long to run through the fields. So the folks running the biogas plant down there for Dr. Howard, they were the employees that were working there, so they are still on board. The nice thing about it is they just take the salaries and operating expenses off the top, and then Dr. Howard gets his cut. They said that the Tussey Mountain Supply Company, where we had actually rented the Terragator from, has just started buying slurry and digestate. Well, all of the materials that we have taken up to the biogas plant has amounted to quite a bit of digestate. So we're going to give that a shot, see how much we can make. They said that they actually paid pretty good because they turn around and resell it there at the shop. So the price is, I think, fairly decent. So it may be worth taking a few tanker loads down from the biogas plant and selling it there and seeing if we can make a little bit of money here before the harvest starts. The wheat should be ready here very shortly, and then we'll be following up with the clover, black beans, tobacco, and then we also have peanuts planted in the new field we just purchased. So the farm is definitely expanding. We did sell some more milk, so that has been sold. Still using a contractor to take those down for us. For now, it's working out. So we're gonna roll through this field here and get this taken care of, kill some weeds, and prevent some new ones from popping up. Hopefully this sprayer moves along really quick and it doesn't take too long. Alright, we're getting this thing folded up here. This field did not take long, just a little, around 20 minutes to get it sprayed, so that was really good. And we only used about 25% of the capacity of the machine, so that is actually really good news. The other fields are a little bit larger, so I'm going to go ahead and top off before we move over into those fields. Cut through beside the shed here. Let's see if the rest of this tank here won't fit in the machine. Well, that'll work. We'll just leave it at that. We'll go with the that amount and just leave one of those tanks there on the trailer. So we'll move over into the other field over here. So I did run into a fella that he works part-time at the diner down there as a cook. But he is an old farmhand. He's done a lot of work, been doing a farming work for a long time. Just always been a field helper, just doing odds and end jobs for the local farmers. His name is Clyde. So I have actually offered him a part-time work available. Once we get into our harvest season, we're going to need a little bit more help around here now that we have 2 combines. So we're going to get him on board and he can help us out try and get the harvest done as smoothly and as quickly as possible. So that is good news. I'm glad I ran into him. He seems like he's a fairly knowledgeable fella, so he's been doing it quite some time. So there won't be much, if any, thing to teach him. As a matter of fact, he could probably teach me a few things or two. So we're going to head on around this field here. This is going to probably take quite a bit longer than the last field. So we'll get this done and then we'll move over onto the tobacco and try and get that sprayed off. What I'll probably do is at some point during this field probably let Stan take over. He's been doing a lot of spraying for us, so I'd like to give him the opportunity to use this machine. Ryan's over in the cow pen. He's got a cow that's trying to have a calf today, so he's over there with her just trying to make sure everything's going to go okay. And as soon as Stan takes over, I'll probably head down. I do have most of a tanker full of slurry as of earlier today, so we'll probably try and top that off and get that down to the biogas plant. And then we'll start taking a few loads of digestate down to the sell point and see what happens. Alright, we just dropped off all of the slurry that was in the tanker here. Now we're going to go ahead and load up with digestate. We have over 500,000 liters. So that is going to be many tankers full. Shouldn't take too long to get this loaded up here. We're almost done. Stan's making great progress in the field with the sprayer. And Orion's still babysitting that mama cow. Alright, well let's head down the road, make some money. Alright, we're back down in town here. Almost to our turn. We'll head north up to the location there. Got folks out walking around already, getting their morning exercise in. And then our location is going to be right up here on the right. They said to go in the entrance right before the store there. So I think we're going to turn here. Looks like it's going to be here. Kind of hate pulling off down here beside these folks' houses, but I guess they're okay with it. Alright, looks like this is the location. Yeah, there's the tap there on the side of the wall of that slurry tank. See if we can't get back in here. Hang my head out the window so I can see what I'm doing. Well, I didn't stay on their driveway, but I did manage to get it back in one try. That is a whole lot better than Stan does back in his boat trailer. Alright, let's get this sold here and see how much we make. It's not selling off very fast, but the money is actually going up pretty quickly. This could be a lucrative operation here. Let me just hop out here and make sure everything looks okay back there. Looking good. The money is still climbing. Oh boy. Looks like Stan is done with the spraying on this first field. Wow. I definitely know we're going to be making a lot more trips doing this. There you go, for almost $43,000 for that tanker load. That is quite unexpected, but yet very good at the same time. So we'll head back down and get another tanker load and take it back. And hopefully Stan to get moved over to his next field and start spraying on the tobacco. Well, just when you think things are going good, you get a call from one of your farm hands. Said he wrecked a sprayer. That's right. I was making runs down to the sell point there for the digestate. And old Stan gave me a call, said he had ran the sprayer up into some trees and has got it stuck. So I had a full tank of digestate headed down, so I changed direction, headed back down to the farm. Riding over in the pickup truck here to find out what's going on. A little bit nervous about what has happened here because this is a rental. Oh my gosh. He has got that thing all up in the trees. Well, let's pull over here. Put on the flashers there so nobody runs into us. Let's go check it out. That does not look good at all. Hopefully he didn't bend these booms. Oh, he's got that all up in the trees. We might have to break the chainsaw out to get that freed up. How's his wheels doing? Looks like that one is sunk down. Sunk down just a little bit. Let's check this front one. Oh yeah. He's got those sunk down in the dirt. Well, alright, well let me see what I can do about getting this out of here. Oh, that one's off that wheel's off the ground there. May have to go grab a tractor and pull this thing out. Problem is, he's slap in the middle of the field, so anything we do is going to tear up the crops. Oh boy. All right, old Stan is shaking up pretty bad. He's gonna hang out in the truck down there for a little bit. He's worried about the machine and everything, so I'm actually going to finish this up for him. I'm not real sure where he had gone. He didn't have a core set, which I'm not understanding why. But we're going to just run around here and try and get what we can get. This is the last field that we have to spray. So if we run out, we run out. We'll just make the best of it here. But I did want to report, if you notice, we've made a lot of money today. A lot of dirty money from selling the digestate. But I will take it. That was a good way to start the day. So very, very surprised and pleased with that result. So we are going to continue with selling the digestate and continue taking slurry down, trying to get that processed. So we'll make money by the processing of the biogas plant, as well as selling the digestate on the back end. I didn't say out of the back end, I said on the back end. So this sprayer cost us, I think the rental fee on it was around $18,000 for the day. So luckily we've paid for that with the digestate sales. And you can see we're getting close to an hour and a half of usage on it. So that's going to add some additional cost to it as well. So we're going to continue on with this field, and what I intend to do, since it's actually pretty early, there are some fertilizing contracts available. So since Stan's a little shaken up, best thing to do when you get bucked off the horse is get right back on it. So we're gonna get him back in the sprayer, and I'll probably just have him run a contract or two on fertilizing today. Make use of the rental fee here on the sprayer. We can make a little bit of money back, and then I'll run back up and start selling the digestate again. And of course we'll find something for Ryan to do if that cow has her calf, and we'll continue on with the day. So not what I expected to happen today. This has been a very strange day, but that's how it goes sometimes. I have no idea where we're going here. We're just gonna wing it here, and hopefully we get most of the area covered. Unfortunately, it's hard to see once these crops get grown up. Should have had a course set up. Probably Stan should have probably been using the GPS, but he must have got distracted there going around that curve and just got tangled up in that tree. So anyhow, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please give me a like. If you are not a subscriber, go ahead and click that button today, and we will see you back here next time in Clover Creek. Bye for now.